On this month, Qantas marks 100 years. Qantas was founded in Winton, Queensland on the 16th of November 1920 by Hudson Fysh, Paul McGinness and Fergus McMaster. Qantas is the oldest continuously operating airline in the world. Here is the story of Qantas. On the 16th of November 1920, Queensland and Northern Territory Services Limited was first registered as a business. In 1926, Qantas became the only airline in the world to build, fly and maintain its own aircraft. In 1930, partnering with Imperial Airways to operate its first codeshare flight between Sydney and London via Singapore. In 1942, Qantas operated record 30-hour flights over the Indian Ocean to Ceylon. In 1959, it operated the first ever trans-Pacific passenger jet services, from Australia to San Francisco with a Boeing 707. Australian artist Harry Rogers created a hugely successful collection of posters promoting Qantas destinations. In the 1970s, Qantas invented business class, and by 1979, was the only airline with a fleet that consisted entirely of Boeing 747s. In the 1980s, Qantas introduced a frequent flyer program and operated a record-breaking 747-400 direct flight from London to Sydney non-stop. In the 1990s, Australia's overseas airline, Qantas, merged with domestic carrier Australian Airlines, becoming the national carrier. In 2004, Qantas Group launched Jetstar, which cut the cost of flying for everyone. In 2008, Qantas introduced the first of 12 Airbus A380s. In 2018, Qantas connected Australia and Europe with a non-stop flight for the first time, flying a Boeing 787 direct from Perth to London. In 2019, the 787 operated scientific research flights, direct from London and New York to Sydney, in under 20 hours in preparation for the next era of air travel.